guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am doing a first episode of my series on how to play the baritone ukulele. Now, I was debating to do this one for a long time, but I decided I'm going to do it. So here are a quick crash course of what the strings sound like, what their names are, and the 5 chords I think you should definitely know before you start playing baritone, because it's in most of the songs you will play. One of these of which are really tricky, but they're in most songs. So let's get started. So first off, we're going to start with the body of the baritone. Now, they vary. It probably won't have a bow on it, keep in mind. But here's a Capo, which it doesn't come with a ukulele usually unless you buy like a set or something. Here are the tuning pegs, the strings. I tied something on mine, ignore that. The nut, the frets, and then the metal thing that separates them all. These dots aren't kind of like Capo positionings type things. I don't really know what they're for. Here's the body of it. So this would be called the neck of the ukulele. This is the body of it. Here's just where the strings hold. I don't know the specific name for it, I'm going to be honest. And then here's like the sound hole. So this is D. So the top string, the one that's hitting you, so they call it string 4. This is string 1. So this is string 1, this is string 4. So I'm going to start backwards. So this is string 1, so string 1 is E. This is B. This is G. And this is D. So it's D, G, B, E. And they're all in the 4th octave of a metronome scale. So I'll put it right there. That's what they are. So here are the 5 chords I think every player should know. So I'm going to play them in a pattern. So here are the 5 chords. So the first chord I'm going to teach you is E minor. So there are 18 frets on your baritone. Now, so for E minor, you're going to go 1, 2. You're going to put your index finger right here, and you're going to place it on the 4th string. So the deepest string you have, you're going to place it right there. It's going to sound like this. Well, actually, I like to use my middle finger. I'm not sure which one's right. I think it's just for comfortability, because then you can kind of lay down for other strings. So you're going to take your middle finger, count 1, 2 out of the 18 frets you have, and you're going to put your middle finger down, and you have E minor. The second chord I'm going to teach you is A minor. So you're going to put the second to bottom string that you have. So if this is string 1, on string 2, so the one of the middle strings, the one closest to the highest string, so string 3, you're going to put your finger on, your index finger on, so you're going to put it on the 1st fret, and then with your second finger, you're going to reach forward where you had E minor, and on the 2nd fret, you're going to put 1 finger down. And then for the 3rd one, you're going to sneak your ring finger behind that and place that down, and your pinky finger is not going to do anything. And that's going to sound like this. Excuse my strumming, but okay, the third chord you're going to learn is C. Now this is by far the most common one you will come across. So, like the A minor chord, which looks like this, you're just going to take off your ring finger and you have C. So it's the 3rd string. So that's D. You're going to put your 1st finger on D 1st fret, and you're going to put your 2nd finger on G 2nd fret, and it's going to sound like this. Now the 4th one I'm going to teach you, which is definitely the easiest one for every beginner. You're probably going to get this one from the get-go. It also is very common on the regular ukuleles, is G. So this is the most common, and it's just your third finger or pinky finger, depending on how you're playing, your third finger on the 3rd fret on the E string, and it's going to sound like this. And the last one, which is definitely the most complicated one, is F. Now, I'm just going to show you what it looks like really close. So it kind of looks a mess, and even if I cover on the 3rd string, so B string, you're going to put your 2nd finger, your middle finger, behind that 1st fret. So you're going to have 2 fingers on the 1st fret on these 2 strings. So B and E are going to have your first 2 fingers on the first 2 frets. Your ring finger is going to reach over to the D string, and it's going to be on the 2nd fret. And then your pinky is going to have to stretch all the way to the 3rd fret on the G string, and it's going to have to touch right there. Now, it's going to feel really weird, and you're probably going to think you can't do it, but practice and practice and practice, and it makes perfect, and it looks like that. And it sounds like this. And with those chords, I believe you can play Riptide, so...
I can't hear. My ears are clogged.
Well, we're swimming. Well, we were swimming.
We were swimming.
Hi! We were also stunting. And I will link all their channels up there because I'm a good friend, unlike this one who doesn't link anything.
Hey, girl.
Or post. So
yeah.
Tell her to post. And tell also Zoe to post. How long has it been?
A few weeks.
No, it's been like a couple months. But yeah.